A very warm welcome to Brentwood Hockey Club's inaugural podcast. It's Chat with the Chair with our very own Lorna Parsons.
Welcome to another episode of Chat with the Chair. In this episode, I'm joined by Rachel Ferguson, who plays in our Ladies Ones and is also our club secretary. Welcome, Rachel.
Thank you for having me.
Absolute pleasure. So before we get down to asking any questions, it would be really good if you could just give us a little bit of a background of your hockey journey to Brentwood Hockey Club.
Sure. So I started playing at school, like most people tend to, I think. And from there then started playing at a club that didn't want me to play for them, so that was a bit awkward. And so then my coach at school, who was also a coach at a club, said to go and play there, which I did, which was a club called Western Wildcats, who are now doing very, very well. When I joined them, they were in like the lower kind of, we say district. What's district down here? What's the equivalent?
County.
Like county level. But we made it all the way up, and now they're playing Premier hockey and challenging for Europe, which is quite cool. It's nice to see. So I played there, and then I moved to England 12 years ago. And the first club I played for when I moved down south was Eastbourne, and I played one game and then didn't go back there. And then I moved to Maidstone, played at Maidstone for a couple of seasons, moved to Essex, and still played at Maidstone for one season, and then the Dartford Crossing put a stop to that, so I didn't do that anymore. And then it was just after COVID, I think, because I actually retired because I decided that breaking my nose twice in 3 months was enough. So I stopped playing, but then after COVID and after lockdowns, I was kind of like, right, I want to get back out and meet some people, so I joined Brentwood. And that was 5 years ago? 6 years ago? I don't even remember. 5 years. I don't remember. It's too long.
Feels like a lifetime, right?
Time flies when you're having fun.
I guess that's like most people, when you move to a new area, the benefit of sport is that you can go into any sort of sporting environment and meet new people. But for me, Brentwood was a great place, and I've never looked back because most of my friendship groups that I now have is from Brentwood Hockey Club and Brentwood Cricket Club, given their dues.
Oh.
I was a member of it. For anybody that doesn't know, I was a member of the cricket club before I was a member of the hockey club.
I didn't know that.
And it was through cricket that I met people who were at the hockey club, and that's why I joined the hockey club.
Are you better at cricket than you are at hockey?
Tough question. I mean, I'm definitely better at hockey, but I like to think I was a decent cricket player back in the day. But then that was back in the day when not many ladies played cricket, so
fair.
Wasn't a huge amount of competition.
You're in the team. There is no team.
Oh no, we have enough for a team. Yay! That's the standard.
Terrible.
Great stuff. So when you first joined Brentwood Hockey Club, what team did you first go into?
I first went into the Glorious Threes, mainly because I didn't want to take it too seriously. I didn't want to go to training, and also I didn't really know if I wanted to do it every weekend. Like, we'd all been in lockdown, you kind of wanted to live a bit of life, but I didn't really know a lot of people in the area, so I thought I'll join the hockey club and I'll dip in and out of it as I want to. But then everyone was so nice, and I ended up getting a bit stuck in, too stuck in, some may say. But you don't do it if you don't enjoy it. And it's a great club to be part of. The clubhouse is awesome. It's got a really nice, comfortable, cosy feel to it that, having played at several hockey clubs, both in Scotland and in England, I've not experienced before. So, yeah, that's why I've not left yet.
I think at Brentwood we are really lucky to have the facilities that we do, particularly our clubhouse, and I would definitely second that. So just leading on to that then, what's your highlight in terms of socials? What's been your best social so far? A tough question over 6 years, because there's been a few.
There's been a few, and I don't remember many of them, I'm not going to lie.
Sign of a good social, that
exactly. Is. And obviously, because we're Scottish, we know how to social. I don't know, to be honest. They're all great, because there's always a different group of people at most socials. What was the one? To be fair, the end of season ball is always an absolute winner, and I'm going to say last season was my favourite because I helped organise it. All of last year's socials were incredible because I was helping to coordinate all of them. Is that what you want to hear, Lorna?
I mean, I'll run with that. Last year's Christmas party was particularly good. Best Christmas party we've had in ages, so yeah.
Although I do enjoy Bruce's crazy quiz nights. They are the most ridiculous things, but they're so good. Yeah. I have no involvement in them, and that's the best one. Love you, Bruce.
I'm not sure we could talk about many of the things that Bruce had on his in his quiz last year on the podcast. But
no, they're not appropriate at all. No.
That's a challenge, though, Bruce. Come on the podcast.
Ooh. Gauntlet laid.
Gauntlet
Down.
laid. Okay, so back to playing things. So everybody has a warm up. Everybody likes music. So what's your go-to warm-up song?
I don't have one. I've got a couple, and they range from Biffy Clyro, Mountains, Bryan Adams, We're Gonna Win, and Corona, Rhythm of the Night. Eclectic, I know, but it does the job.
I mean, I obviously don't know enough about music or listen to enough music, because the only one I know at that lot is the third one. It's because I'm a bit of a 90s chick.
Please don't ever refer to yourself as a 90s chick again, thank you. Right, come on, Lorna, pull it together.
Oh yeah, I need to listen to more music.
Don't worry, when you're playing in goal for the ones, I'll play my playlist for you. I'll pick you up and I'll drive you.
I think you're about 18 months beyond the date for that.
I can but wish.
Okay. Lost my thread. Right. Okay. Well, so what's the dumbest thing you have done on a hockey pitch beyond the busted up nose? Twice.
So I'd like to say I had nothing to do with either of my busted noses. I was on the correct side, and I was low to the ground. One of them was a ball that came up into my face, and the other one was a stick that she swung around her body into my face. So, but other than that,
were they both outdoor or was?
No, indoor. The ball came up.
Indoor.
The ball came up indoor, and then the stick hit me in the face outdoor.
Oh.
Yeah, nice. But taking me away from my PTSD, please. I remember trying to chase down a girl, and she just went straight. I'm not very fast, and she ran straight past me, turned me inside out, and I just threw my stick along the floor, hoping that it might have just hooked the ball. But she was a good 5 meters away from me. I don't know what, and it was a really wet day, so I thought, I'll get away with just saying it slipped out my hand. But the umpire was like, no, you didn't. Bye.
Yellow?
No, it was just a wee green. I was only little, and I'm very respectful to the umpires.
Was that back in the day when green cards wasn't a 2-minute suspension?
Yeah, it was a long time ago. Probably about 20 odd years ago.
I like those days. Back in the day when you could push some buttons and not get sent off.
Or throw some sticks and just have a little breather.
Yeah.
And then come back again. Yeah, good. But yeah, that's the stupidest thing I've ever done on the pitch, I think.
Yeah, I'm trying to think about sticks with me. Normally involved either breaking them because I've hit the goalpost too hard, or hitting the ground too hard. Neither of which were in a fit of temper or anything like that. Never did any of those things.
Very well behaved.
Very well behaved.
Very well behaved girl of the 90s.
I have Yeah, absolutely. We won't talk about how I behaved in the 90s. Whole other conversation.
Simon?
Didn't know him then.
Oh.
Going back to the socials, what's the weirdest drink you've had at BHC? Because a BHC bar is quite legendary for some weird stuff.
So it wasn't even a social. I don't even know where had we been. And we just ended up going to the clubhouse. And I think dog was there. Surprise. But we started making shots. And there's obviously tequila rosé and then Thunder Rose. What did you say it was? Vodka? Toffee flavoured vodka. Oh, I thought of that right now. And we were calling it a Thunder Rose. But Aidan was even really getting into it, and he was trying to like keep them separate in the shot glass, and he was pouring it down the spoon and stuff. And we were all like, I think he was closing up. He was getting ready to turf all the boys out, and then 4 or 5 of us just showed up, and then we were there till about 1:30. But yeah, the Thunder Rose shot is magnificent when you don't taste anything anymore. Yep, that's the one.
So you definitely recommend it for an end of night.
Highly recommend it as a little digestif, little nightcap.
Try and get it on the pub golf rota.
Yeah, sure.
Just not to end the night, maybe.
If that's your bag, yeah.
The sound of it.
Delicious. You had to put it in the right order, because if you put one in before the other, then it curdled. But if you put one in the right way round, then it didn't. It's a magical thing.
How many shots did it take you to work that out?
About 5 or 6. And then Aidan was like, "That's too big a spoon. I need to go and get a teaspoon." So yeah, it was a whole thing for a good couple hours, and then we drank the bar dry of Thunder Rose. Anyway.
Those are the best nights. Random nights that you didn't expect. Just moving around quite a lot here. Best pre-match or half-time quote from a coach or a captain?
So there's lots that aren't appropriate, because my old coach at Western Wildcats, let me put it this way, when he wasn't happy with someone because she kept throwing her stick and it wasn't me, he then got her stick and threw it over the fence, and this was like a proper 10-foot fence, you're not climbing over that, and she had to walk round to pick it up, and he told her to calm down on her way back. So yeah, he gave us a lot of very choice words during halftime team talks, of which I will not share because they're not appropriate at all. But one that is appropriate, and one for the youngsters out there: respect your umpires. Yeah, basically, and this was at school, to be fair. This was school-aged hockey, where our school hockey coach said to us that the umpire may not be right, but they're never wrong. And that was basically, keep your mouth shut, because it's never going to end well for you. Because they're the ones in charge. The umpires are the ones in control on the pitch most of the time. So yeah, that is one that's always stuck with me. And so anytime that I get a little bit agitated by an umpire or someone on the pitches, I remind them that there's no point. There's no point in arguing with an umpire, because they've made their choice. And it may not be right, but it's never wrong.
No, that's absolutely right. Respect the umpires. And just say, at the end of the game, regardless of what you think about the umpire, always shake the umpire's hand.
Yes.
Respect.
Good. The most embarrassing thing I've done at a hockey social is pick up Andy Turner.
Yeah, let's not do
that.
Who?
The father of my child.
Pretty embarrassing.
But what I did do, because I was so smashed, and I couldn't really see properly, and there was light shining behind him, and I just went for the ears and grabbed his ears like a trophy.
I thought you could say, I thought it was someone else.
Can we say that? Because that's actually quite good.
Yeah, do that one.
Yeah.
That's it.
Right, do you want to take it from the top?
Now, sticking with the social theme, what's the most embarrassing thing that you've done at a social? And it doesn't have to be a hockey social, Brentwood hockey social. It can be any hockey social.
Yeah, I'm very, very well behaved at the Brentwood hockey socials, so I don't do anything untoward, Lorna. No, the one thing that always sticks in my mind about a social is at Maidstone, and I actually think we had left the club by this point because we used to go out to a nightclub afterwards because we were in the centre of Maidstone. We used to go to Bar Chocolate, maybe. It's a classy place. Classy places. Anyway, we went there, and I was very under the influence of alcohol, and I remember just looking up and seeing the outline of a person, and the light was shining behind them, and this person's got quite large ears, and I just remember kind of going and grabbing the ears like a trophy, and just like pulling them into me for a kiss. That was embarrassing. But I also remember actually telling everyone I was like grabbing it like a trophy.
Who is your hockey idol? No.
Nah, don't have a hockey idol.
Don't have one.
I mean,
you could say me.
you, Lorna Parsons.
Yeah. Has to be.
And Fran.
Do you know, that's what I was thinking. But yeah, no. Pass. I would like to enforce my Fifth Amendment rights.
So, Rachel, with Chat with the Chair, we have a quick fire question round. So, no time to think. Give me your first answer. Okay, ready?
Ready.
Right. Morning game or afternoon game?
Morning game.
Hot teas or cold teas?
Hot teas. Because who wants a cold tea on a cold day? Because we're playing hockey. It's a winter sport, you want hot food. Hot food. Hot teas.
Get
Final
that?
answer.
Final answer. Post-match shandy or orange juice and lemonade?
Shandy. Why is that even a question?
Yeah, fair point. Shandy all the way. Full club kit champ or Sports Direct bargain bucket?
Full club kit champ.
Yeah, well done.
Yes.
Champ it is. Home game or away road trip?
I prefer a home game because it's closer.
Straight back to our lovely clubhouse for a shandy and a hot tea.
In our full kits.
Nice. Halftime oranges or Haribo?
I'm an athlete, so I prefer fruit. Oranges.
This will test you. Collar or no collar?
Or 2 collars.
Nice, rocking it.
Thank you. No, I prefer no collar on my playing kit. Otherwise they just get in the way, flap about your face when you're trying to be all serious and stuff.
So the new kit is a win.
Yes, the top that you are currently wearing is stunning. Stunning. Like, I can see your full neck. It's great.
Excellent. Lovely. Thanks very much, Rachel. See you next time.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Please like and subscribe to the Brentwood Hockey Club YouTube channel, where you'll be able to watch all the Chat with a Chair podcasts this season.